welcome back, folks. Today we're going to take a look at the OLIGHT PL Mini 2 Valkyrie. And so this is a nice compact weapon light here. We've put this to the test out at the range, and we've put hundreds of rounds down the pipe to see how this would perform, and I'm extremely happy with it. And I think where it really fits in is with its compact size, you don't really notice it on the basically mounted to your pistol. So that's the cool thing about it with that lightweight, yet it still puts out quite a bit of light. So to use this, it's very, very simple. The max lumens that we have for the light, if it's fully charged, is 600 lumens. That's going to step itself down over a period of 10 minutes down to 60 lumens. And you're going to get a total amount of light time of 60 minutes with this. It's going to range out to about 100 yards. It also is a bit waterproof as well. And very simple controls with this. You have two buttons on either side. So whether you're left-handed or right-handed, whichever finger that you prefer to use, and it's going to be a press down. So you can either go momentary on and off, where if you hold it down, the light will stay on, and then when you let go, it'll click off. Or you just tap it real quick and it'll come on and it'll stay on. So very simple in terms of the controls. You don't have to overthink it at all. So very easy with that. So here we are out here on the mountain on a nice evening, and let's go ahead and hit that momentary on and then off again. And so you've got the two options there with the PL Mini 2. We can either hold down on the switch and go momentary on and off, or we can just kind of hit it real quick and it'll stay on. And so that's the kind of light we can expect with this. So it's going to automatically default to the highest mode it can go to depending on the battery life. And it'll gradually, over 10 minutes, if you leave it on, it'll gradually step down in lumens, not only to protect battery life, but it's probably going to start getting a little warm too. So of course, probably for most of us in this situation, something like this that comes up, it's going to be probably something that's going to be over within 30 seconds. And probably most of us have an everyday carry light like an Arc Pro or something along those lines that we can also bring into play as well in different situations. So the good thing with the PL Mini 2 is it's very lightweight. You don't really notice it at all. And so that's a good thing. And it's just very simple because we just have that momentary on and off, or we just hit it real quick and it just stays on. That's it. Okay, folks, so we've safety checked our test subject right here from H&K, the P30, and this is an actual Swiss police surplus pistol from the Thurgau canton up in the northeast part of the country. And so interesting double action hammer fired pistol. Takes a little getting used to, but over time I've gradually enjoyed shooting it, and we might make some upgrades on this in the future. So let's go ahead and get our light installed here. So we're just going to find a piece of rail that we can match up good with. And so I'm going to go with that second rail, and then you can go ahead and kind of slide on the rail back before we lock it down and get it back up flush here against the trigger guard. And then all we got to do is take the lever, snap it into place, and there we go. But you do have those two options there, to activate the light. So either the momentary on and off, or just hit it real quick, and there we go. So that's what you'll see in the testing in the dark, just so you can get a chance to kind of see this up close, because the range is, well, dark. The next thing is charging. Charging is very simple with this. It uses the traditional OLIGHT kind of magnetic connector here. And this plugs into any standard kind of USB A or 3.0 or whatever. Very, very common out there with tons of chargers, and even in cars and stuff these days they've got them. And so it's just a magnetic kind of clip on there. So pretty much you plug it in, and you'll see it'll be red underneath here. And then whenever it goes green, that means that it's fully charged, and you can just go ahead and just pop this off. So charging is very, very easy. Just let it charge up. When you're done, just pop it off, and there you go. Easy day. Now, before we head to the range real quick, I'll just give you a comparison size. This is the OLIGHT PLX, and this is the PL Mini 2. So you can see the difference there with the size. So, the PLX, I'd say, definitely for more duty-sized handguns and different things like that, where the PL Mini 2, that really kind of slots in more on a smaller everyday carry piece. So they just give you a little bit of a comparison there in terms of the size and what to expect. So in the end, folks, how'd things turn out? Well, I expect to be using this for a long, long time. I have OLIGHT weapon lights that go back years and years. They're still working great, and this one I expect to work for years and years. And so far, after putting hundreds of rounds down range with it, durable, the light itself seems to handle the recoil, everything just fine. And yeah, it puts good light down range. So very happy with it. I think it packs a punch for the size of it, and it's easy to use, easy to charge, and easy to install. So what more can you ask for? It just gets the job done. So anyways, folks, definitely check these out, and y'all have a good day.